Alright. Oh! Time to finish the game, ladies and gentlemen. All that's left is the final Dungeon. Dungeon style, even. I don't know what I just did, but okay.
No problem!
Dude, get me out of here! What the hell? Help!
Shall we?
Thank you. Like, what the freak? I couldn't get out! I was stuck! Take off on the Arce. Once you depart and onboard the Arce, there will be no turning back. You will never be able to return to this garden again. Not ever. Are you completely sure that you are ready? Yes, I am. Very well, then. In that case, let's call the others and leave for the Arce at once. Sounds like a plan? Man style. So basically for the final dungeon, you pretty much have to use all characters. So that's fun. Alright, everyone is now in position. If you would, Celeste. Of course. Please focus your minds, everyone. Focus on the image of this ship taking flight into the sky. This is all you need to do. Got it. This is gonna be easy. It's not a sight I've had the pleasure of seeing before, but I can easily imagine how beautiful it must be. Come to think of it, I was in this ship when I was being transported to a Cell-and-Laced fortress. And then I got punched in the wiener by Morimoto. That was when my life really started to go off the rails. If you are going to remain on board, sir, I would kindly ask that you cooperate. For this ship to fly again, everyone on board it must be thinking of the same thing. If you're not willing to participate, you could always climb off and remain in the garden. No! I can cooperate for realsies! How did I ever get myself into this mess in the first place? Why couldn't I have just won that garage band contest? Well, aren't you being a good boy? Well, now that we have everyone's support, I think it's time to begin. Uh-oh. Oh. Is this? It's flying! Well, what do you know? Well, I'll be damned. Meh. Activation complete. One time when 20 songs didn't make it to the semi-finals. Fun fact, one of those songs was from Gilbert Stein. The Arce is now ready to depart at any time. We did it! I didn't want to think about what would happen if that failed. Well, we're finally ready. What should we do, Kevin? If we're ready, I'd say we should get going immediately. A destination set, so let's go there and finish this. Understood. If you would then, Julia. Certainly, Your Highness. Highness style, even. Henceforth, the ship will be accelerating to maximum battle speed and exiting the planes. Start all engines. And advance. Game Boy Advance, even. Yes, ma'am. And we're off. We're going to the final dungeon. Even. Woo! So I'm pretty sure the final dungeon's gonna be pretty much a cakewalk, more or less, considering how OP we are. Woo-hoo-hoo! Might be a little tricky for some of the lower leveled characters, but they're probably gonna level up pretty quickly, so yeah. There's that. Wow. So this is what the planes really look like. It's like being surrounded by a giant kaleidoscope. 3000 SPH, 3100, 3200. Wait a second, 3500, 3800, 4300. Can't do that on television. You can't even do that in outer space. We're now going at 5,000 SPH. I wonder if that's like the speed of light. What? We were traveling at the speed of smell. Ooh, we got passed by a kite. But the Arce should only be able to reach 3,600. I can only assume this is the result of how well you were able to combine your thoughts as one. This must be the Arce's theoretical maximum capability, rather than its real-world maximum. Theory style. This is amazing! Shouldn't take us long to reach our destination at this kind of speed. Are we still in the plains, incidentally? Yes, but we shouldn't be for much longer. Uh-oh. Detecting a barrier in front of us. 120 seconds until impact. Genshin impact, even. Full speed ahead. Prepare the main cannon for rapid fire. We're going to use it to force our way through. Right. We went from Flagstaff to Phoenix because the manager doesn't know the map. Kite style. It's a cinematic! Cinematic Jones. Okay. That was pretty cool. We just broke through a barrier. A barrier of existence. That's no mean feat, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're in first-person mode, apparently. Huh. Bum, 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 bum. So this is how Phantasma looks outside of the plains. It's nothing but a barren wasteland. Very reminiscent of New Jersey. Our destination's coordinates are as I mentioned earlier. As long as we keep heading straight, we should reach it before long. Ooh, guess this is our chance to take a breather. That was a real thrill now, wasn't it? Even Ouroboros doesn't have any airships quite this fast. It's only just starting to hit me just how vast Phantasma actually is, though. The plains felt big enough as it was, but this area around them seems even bigger. Indeed, it's astounding to believe that all of this is only a subsystem of the Orioles. It also makes it even harder to believe that the Oriole could have disappeared as it did. Yeah, I'm with ya. There's no way that something capable of making an entire other world like this could just vanish all of a sudden. Of course, we know what really happened to it. Which means he probably collected it. Is something wrong, Kevin? Oh, nah, it's fine. Nah style, even. I bet what I'm thinking about is any direct connection to what's happening here. Ruh-roh. What the? There's a small flying object approaching us 200 cells from behind. What? How could there be another airship out here other than ours? Maybe it's Morimoto's airship. The Boozer. No. It seems to be a pursuer from the plains. A pursuer? A hip-hop who, even. Bring down the main monitor. Try and get the pursuer up on it using the ship's rear camera. Understood. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Smart guy, even. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's a dragon! Apparently. That's... What's a silver dragon doing here? Huh. I've never seen one in that color before. This is bad. It's going faster than us. Somebody casted haste on it, apparently. At this rate, it's going to catch up before long, and mustard. That wouldn't be likely to end well, either. The Arcee has been taken down by a dragon once before, as it is. Prepare for mid-air battle. Turn the ship and intercept the dragon. No, there's no need to do that. What? This is new. The time has finally come to show you all my true brilliance. You actually got some? You feeling alright, buddy? Perhaps you ought to go and rest in the medical room. You seem confused. The rest of you can just stay there and watch. You're about to see a real hero in action. Last action hero, even. And he's gone. What's gotten into that goofball? Goofball Jones. My moment has finally come. From now on, I will be the star of this show. Gilbert is now the new main character, ladies and gentlemen. We're all doomed. If this world really does respond to people's thoughts, then come forth, my wings, cleaver of the clouds, bluer than the bluest sky. My G-Apache. Oh boy. G-Apache, even. I knew you would answer my call. I'm glad I didn't waste my one call on Greg. I, Gilbert Stein, Company Commander of Ouroboros' 38th Enhanced Jaeger Unit. Classic. Will hereby commence diverting that Dragian and taking it out of the sky. Sky style, even. And he's off, ladies and gentlemen of this self-imposed jury. Oop. He had that thing when we were in Grand Cell. Grand Cell style, even. I had no idea that's how you wrote it. I know that thing. So he was the one who attacked the Bobcat. You know, in the shooting minigame. Maybe his idea wasn't so stupid after all. Nah, it was pretty stupid. It might not be as strong as that Dragian, but in terms of maneuverability, it actually keeps up fairly well. He's firing missiles, even. He may actually do something worthwhile for the very first time. Who knew? He's actually fighting well. Yeah, I'm impressed. I always figured he was just some loser, but maybe he's got more guts than I thought. Yeah, I feel like I'm seeing him in a whole new light now. Still, while he's putting up a valiant effort, I can't see him being able to actually take it down. Indeed. Perhaps it would be best for us to turn around and engage it directly. I told you there isn't any need for that. Ah! That's a face for you. Oh. I mean it. Get going! It's not like I would have been able to help you out in battle much anyway. I might as well do my part some other way. You're certain about this? Sure, I might not be able to knock it out of the sky, but I can get it out of your way. Then when you're safely escaped, I can make my own retreat and follow up after you. Understood. I shall be praying for your success. Same to you. Wow. He sure knows how to steal the spotlight. Honestly, he should be fine. He's pretty skilled at operating that thing. He gave me and my brothers hell when he attacked us before, and caused Newfie to lose at the minigame. Well, I guess all we can do is believe in him now. Let us pray to Adios for his safety. Indeed. All engines full speed ahead. Don't slow down until we reach our destination. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am style. Get to the chopper, don't let the chopper get to you. Moments like these are the best part of being a hero. If only there were more people here to marvel at just how cool I am in this very moment. What? Meh. Now there's 3 of them. Fun with that. But wait a second. You can't gang up on me like that. That's messed up. Arcee, can you hear me? I take it all back. I take it all back. Crap, they're out of range. Defeated. Radios, help me! Huh? You guys hear something? I didn't. Detecting a giant structure 120 cells ahead of us. I think this is where we were headed for. Sounds like a plan. We should be able to get a visual on it before long then, if it's that close. Joshua, can you move the main camera to face it? Of course. Zooming in and as far as I can see on the target. Like that time the camera zoomed in on Bo Pelini berating Gilbert Stein. I've got it. Putting it up on the screen. There it is! The final dungeon, ladies and gentlemen, of the self-imposed jury. What's that? Wow, it looks like something out of a fairy tale. It looks like some sort of palace. Palace style, even. Or perhaps castle is the more appropriate word for it. This is a castle, but it's not Claudia's one. So this is where the Lord of Phantasma waits for us. A great castle standing in the wilderness. Quite the romantic concept. Rufina is waiting for us there? Apparently so. No doubt about it. Doubt about it style, even. That's one scary-looking castle she's built herself, huh? I'm already shaking in my stragas. What should we do now, Kevin? Let's try and get closer and see if there's a way in. Careful, though. I don't think our arrival's gonna come as much of a surprise for her. Understood. Surprise style. Arcee, decelerate. As soon as we reach the target, begin to slowly circle around it. Yes, ma'am. Crew members style, even. Another cinematic, even. So I believe we're going to have 4 different groups for this final dungeon. And I think you want to make sure you put your best characters in the last group because they end up fighting the final boss. It's a clock! That'd be funny if it stopped on 5:30. because as you can see, there's 4 gates to go into. Basically. Like a Newfie Bonga fan. This has to be the main entrance. There sure are a lot of doors, though. The design seems to resemble the cathedral in Arteria. Heaven? Rufina. We know you're in there. I'm not gonna run, and I'm not gonna hide. So come out and let's settle this once and for all. Haha. I praise you on coming all this way to face me. Welcome to Phantasmagoria, my castle. But the time for talk is long past. May we begin the final game. Game style. Ruh-roh. The doors are opening like a bunch of pool experts. The man who seeks to atone and his attendant must proceed through the great door above. So basically, Kevin and Reese have to go through there, and that's the final boss party, basically. All others must proceed in equal numbers through the 3 doors below. At the end of each wing, you shall find a banquet I pray is worthy of your satisfaction. Haha. Now, let the fun begin. Fun style. Rufina. I see that she intends to obsess over rules to the bitter end. I imagine that if you don't do as she asks, you will never be able to reach her. But keep in mind that much as we are bound by rules, so too is she only able to exist because of them. There shouldn't be any traps that would violate them inside. So she's finally ready to face us head on, huh? So it seems. And what a thrilling invitation she's giving us. I couldn't be more excited. I sort of get what you mean. Although in my case, it's about 50% excitement, 50% nerves. It's about time we all got the chance to thank her for getting us wrapped up in this mess. I ain't gonna back down from a fight when someone else has thrown down the gauntlet. Bring it on. Come on, Agate. Regardless, our path is set before us now. We have no choice but to walk it. Walk style. We still need to ascertain whether this land poses a threat to the peace of Liberl, after all. Exactly, Julia. There's just one more reason why we can't afford to back down. Xseed style. Maybe I just want to hurry back to my brothers. We waited until later to do it early. Maybe I just want to hurry back to my brothers so they don't worry too much about me. But that's more than a good enough reason in my book. And I'll get a real earful from Kilika if I stick around this place for too long. As it so happens, I would be more than content to spend eternity here with all of you, but I suggest that's no longer an option with all things considered. It never was an option, you idiot. I'm glad all of you are with us. Thank you. You guys ready then? We're gonna need to split up into 4 teams of 4, if what we've heard is anything to go by. Reese and I are going to take the top gate. Other than that, anything goes. So it seems. Still, the challenges beyond the Great Upper Gate are likely to be significantly more dangerous than any of the others. That may be something to bear in mind when choosing your teams. Yeah, we know. Save your current progress. Finale style. Finale even. We're already higher leveled than I was in my first playthrough at the end. So again, that just shows how over-leveled we are. Right gate, the Golden Giant. Left gate, the Black Guardian. Main gate, the Crimson Lizard. And Giant gate, the World's Will. Giant gate. So we're going to put our best characters there.
Okay.
All right.
The other ones can pretty much be anyone.
You ready?
You're ready style.
Got it.
Got it even.
Leave it to Ren.
Ren style.
Together now. Roger.
Roger.
This ought to perk you up.
Understood. Yeah.
Understood.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Alright, we good to go. Proceed, you stupid SOB from heaven. That's everything. Yep, time to get moving. I wish you a smashing success. When Gilbert eventually arrives, I will explain everything to him as well. Assuming he does. He's kind of got some shenanigans to deal with. Heh, thanks. You guys have been good enough to come all this way with me, so giving some overblown speech full of cliches just feels kind of stupid. So I'm going to keep this short and sweet. See you at the top. And don't even think about dying, got it? We're all getting out of here together. Right. Right style. Right, said Fred. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, even. Da-na-na-na-na.